miles separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis, but the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Ducks will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Beavers offense will get the ball first. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Oregon's offense has the ball for the first time. On 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Finds his man. It's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Moore to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Ducks line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Off the RPO, complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to...
Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Hands it off on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Sets up the screen. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And the try is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Moore will throw. Right on the money. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprint?
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he's got it inside the 20. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll run play action. Now improvising. Smashes through the tackle. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he...
Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll take it himself. Got room to work. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Oh, that is a sensational individual effort. Did you see how he dove and completely stretched out? The fact that he was able to reel that in is just unbelievable. I don't even think the head coach or quarterback can believe he was able to make that diving catch.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking left. Complete downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Moore to the air. Gets it out fast. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Hamilton. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Caught behind the line. It's Wells. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. The grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Beavers are flying down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held him to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Gets it to him on the screen. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Gonna let it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Putting separation now. This game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this. Offense continuing to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got the 1st down and more. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 40. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Wells. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Fires it incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Finds his tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Beavers in the hurry up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Carr. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Wells. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
A little release to the back. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just enough time to get off one final play in the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Moore will throw. Going for the big play. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news...
Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down. The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. Too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Got it in the middle. It's Moore. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. More to the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
That's caught. It's Casper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. That's reeled in. It's low. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the gun on third down. He's got him still on his feet. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he got just enough of that one. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Right on target this time. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. Holds it in and looking upfield. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete out of the backfield. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Beavers will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the move, it's Buckley. Oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll line up for a second down play. Now the play fake. Here's a hit. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
He rifles one deep to the left. And he hauls it in inside the 30. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10.
And you see more and more of this in college football, finding your playmakers in space, whether it's a receiver, a tight end, or in this case, a running back, way down the field. Get him isolated, find your matchup, and how about the running back turning into a receiver?
Rides to back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oregon! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something on this ride.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Turner. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. Sprinting all the way, he'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. And here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Moore to the air. Makes the grab. It's low. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Quarterback on the keeper. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop it for a loss. The Ducks send out the punt unit. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Short gain on the play before he slides. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Beavers decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the returner will be brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Moore will throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
give to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Hold and fire complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the scoreboard.
Quickly complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so watch when you got a guy that can do this, and we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Beavers getting set on first and 10. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Beavers will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So as they've done so many times in